Alright, this is my braces story. I wish this was the 5th video or journey along the way, which was what I originally planned a year ago up to now. It's now January 2019. I went to see 2 orthodontists last year, recommended by 2 of my really good friends here in Austin. Pricing is typically around $5,000, but I am in a much more special case. I honestly haven't pulled these documents up in a very long time. Looking at it now, this first quote I got was for $6,300. The other one I got was for, I think, closer to $7,000. Yeah, $6,980. So it's not really easy for me to talk about this, but one of the things that I am most insecure about is my smile. I know that as an adult it shouldn't, you know, now that I'm an adult now, it shouldn't affect me that much, but you know, for the longest time it did. Thought, oh, maybe, you know, it's a very emotional topic, and I thought, oh, maybe it's, you know, I won't ever find a job because, you know, first impression smile. I won't get into a relationship because I don't have that smile that people are looking for. And people would always ask me, well, why are you so angry? Why do you always have a serious face? And then, you know, resting bitch face. You know, I just want to smile more. Society problems. But cut to the chase of this. I'm gonna read the notes here. So both of the orthodontists recommended that I need jaw surgery. And I actually went to see an orthodontist when I was very young, probably 10 to 15 years ago. Sorry, not 10 to 15 years ago, more than 15 years ago. I always have to remind myself that I'm almost 30. And they said that I would need jaw surgery, and my mother and my grandmother did not want me to go through with that. The estimated cost for that was $25,000 just for the jaw surgery itself, and of course insurance will not cover, because I think that's more of a cosmetic fix. And of course, you know, braces on top of that, $5,000 to $6,000 or $7,000. I did go see an oral surgeon here, and my experience did not go the way I wanted to. 10 minutes before my appointment, anybody who knows me, I'm the type who's very prepared. If I'm gonna be late, I will let you know. So I called them ahead of time, and I'll have a company meeting it was a Monday, a company meeting every Monday that I could not miss. And they had called me checking to see if I was gonna go in. And I was like, yes, I spoke to X and X at this time, and I'm gonna be here at this time. Anyway, they call me back and say that I have to pay out of pocket, which I was not notified of, but I'm like, whatever, okay. And the news update later, well, you know, last December I get an invoice, you know, paid another on top of that, so $200 for a visit with an oral surgeon who I was not very fond of. But he did give me some detailed information, and a lot of these orthodontists don't feel comfortable they don't feel comfortable putting braces on me if I'm not going to go through the surgery, because they want a perfect fix. And yeah, I'm just gonna review notes that the oral surgeon and the orthodontist had said. So to compile it all, I have narrow arch, so I need more width in my mouth. All of this is genetics, so goddamn my ugly genetics. So my upper jaw is very squared. It's not the U shape, it's not round. So the wires are designed to make it that perfect U shape. And then at the time, I honestly haven't gone to a dentist in a decade because I'm very, very self-cautious and insecure about the way my teeth is. And I decided to go. I was like, okay, why am I paying for dental insurance if I'm not gonna go? And I really, really wanna go through with braces. And I had to go through gum therapy. I probably paid $1,000 out of my own pocket last year just to go every 3 months, and then, you know, numbing my teeth and getting all of that fixed. And the hardest part about this was having my upper wisdom tooth grow out a little, and my molars at the very back started to grow at a 45-degree angle. Thus, it was very, very hard for me to clean my teeth. Every time I ate something, I would get something stuck, and that always bothers me. And you know, I obviously have a lot of gum recession from that, and not going regularly. And even the dentist and the hygienist couldn't even clean that area. They did the best they could, but they just couldn't. News update though, I did get both of the molars removed. For the longest time there was a debate between either getting the wisdom teeth removed or the molar, and that's because if I wanted to proceed with braces, they wanted to put braces on first before removing one or the other. And just seeing so many hygienists and orthodontists and dentists, you know, not my primary care, but anyway, there was so much back and forth. It was just so overwhelming, and it was emotional. I just needed to shut that out at some point. But I remember after cleaning, since I'm going in every 3 months, a week afterwards, my upper left molar started. It wasn't a lot of pain, and I had my bottom 2 wisdom teeth removed, and it was the same pain as one of the infections that I had. So I scheduled an emergency appointment just to get it removed and check it out, and I got it removed that day from so much confidence of my dentist I saw, and that just made me feel a lot better. It was a quick, I actually have it somewhere here, I don't know, but I actually kept that molar because I was in so much pain, and I freaking hate my teeth. I have an underbite. I'm not sure if it's called severe. It's very subtle, and I think the more severe part is just my upper jaw. Oh, and plus I got the second molar removed probably a week before Christmas. Just enough time to eat and then heal between you know, my sister's wedding, and then of course Thanksgiving, and then leading up to Christmas of last year. So it wasn't so bad with getting those 2 molars pulled out. It's just I am an emotional mess when it comes to talking about teeth and looking at people's teeth, and it doesn't help that scroll through social media. It doesn't help that, you know, I have people who are always asking me when or have I ever considered braces, and yeah, I have. I can afford it, but I cannot afford the surgery part. So let's get to this real quick after I go through a couple more items here. I'm getting off topic. So With my open teeth bite, I guess that's the term that they use. So the first 9 months, they said that it'll be a total of 2 years wearing braces. For some reason, I thought it would be longer because of the way that I'm structured. But they did say that the first 9 months would be a correction in width. And I think that primarily has to do with the upper jaw. And then they had mentioned that my teeth is 70% surgery. The other 30% will be braces. So surgery is the way to go. But I have a lot of overcrowding, and so I was shown this this model of upper teeth and sorry, of the upper jaw and then the lower jaw. And the upper jaw, for me, after speaking with my oral surgeon, since they're specialists and my orthodontists do not know this, I will actually go through 2 surgeries instead of 1 jaw surgery. And that sounds hella painful. A lot of recovery time and hella expensive. And the upper jaw surgery will happen first after 9 months to 12 months of braces being inputted. The oral surgeon showed me a model of splitting my of them taking my upper jaw out, splitting it into thirds, and then putting a screw so they can widen my jaw, put it back in, wait for me to heal, and then 12 months afterwards, towards the end of the braces journey, up my lower jaw and place it back in. And then of course both healing times probably 6 to 8 weeks. I had asked about, of course, money, insurance, blah, whatever. My insurance doesn't cover it. And then I just switched insurance plans this year, but they gave me someone to look for. Because this typically with most providers, this is considered cosmetic. I have not considered the insurance person information or whatever that they have provided to me, just because I don't want to go out of my way, you know, to do things that scare me. And I had asked the oral surgeon how much it would cost, you know, considering that if there is insurance and without insurance, because I would need to be in the hospital for a couple of days. And he would not give me an answer. It's as if he said, you cannot afford this, which is true, but I want to know the numbers. I would have appreciated it. I did dig up, you know, some numbers online. However, I'm just offended that he did not give me that information. Therefore, my dislike for him. And yeah, after that news broke out to me, I just had a really, really bad week, one after another. And it's so funny because I was telling my sisters this story and I was like, well, what can get any worse, right? After they told, I was like, well, I'm here. I am mentally prepared to fork over money and pay for that jaw surgery when I sat down in that chair. Very optimistic about this braces journey, but I've been turned away by both orthodontists because they don't want to mess with me. Complicated patient. And as I sat down, I was like, well, I wonder what can get worse. And then that's when the oral surgeon said, oh, you need just not 1 surgery, but 2. And then I thought, well, okay, can it get any worse than this? Oh, your insurance does not cover this, and it does not cover any part of this all over Austin, Texas. Okay. Anyways, my teeth is up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep thinking I would go with it. I keep thinking I need a second opinion. Or surgeon said that maybe the first upper surgery doesn't even need to happen, but he was very adamant about it. I'd say 1.5 to 2.5 years. I don't know who to go to. My facial structure as well. That's why I hate taking pictures on my side, because you can see my jaw like that. Plus my quadruple chin. Yeah, my notes are just scattered because I'm pretty much, my heart is all scattered over this. And then, you know, I always thought that this would be the fix to my happiness. And I still think it is. I don't care what you think. But yeah, I should show you some documents. The ones that they took of my teeth. Check the logo. Yeah. That is basically my teeth. And I am so afraid, and my sisters make fun of me from time to time, call me rat-a-tat. And you know what? I never really felt that beautiful because of this. Just my insecurities. I don't care how very much you tell me. I am completely content, happy, but I could be happier with this. Anyway, that is my braces story. I hate people calling me cute. Like, oh, you don't need braces, your teeth are cute. Oh, it's complicated. Oh, why don't you do this? Set up a fund. No, I'm an adult. I feel bad taking money from people. Always. Another interesting thing that came up during my meeting with my second opinion, my orthodontist, was that with this, you know, with braces and correction and surgery, just my vocals and the way I speak would be a lot better. Sometimes I feel like I have a lisp. Sometimes I struggle to speak because it takes a lot of energy moving my jaw, and then of course I'll bite my tongue very easily as well. So anyways, you know, can't prevent genetics. Maybe in another lifetime, maybe when I find a sugar daddy, or maybe never.